Today I'm going to share my updated skincare routine with you. My skin type, for reference, tends to be kind of normal combination, so I can get a little bit oily, a little bit dry. When it comes to cleanser, I like to keep it simple and use the same one, and I much prefer balms and oils and things like that, generally oil based cleansers over like gel and foaming cleansers, because as much as my skin can get a little bit oily, I much prefer to moisturise it, and then it's not as oily anyway because it's got enough like moisture levels in it and it's not dehydrated. The cleansers I've used in the past, for reference, the Liz Earle cleansing polish is a classic, love it. The Emma Hardy cleansing balm is also really lovely if you're willing to spend a little bit more money. But the cleanser I'm using at the moment is the Body Shop Camomile Silky Cleansing Oil, which everyone on YouTube seems to be talking about. I'm really liking this, and I think the oil is just really quick and simple. There is an option to splash it off as well as use a cloth. I prefer a cloth for makeup removal, but in the morning I love that I can just slap this on and splash it off. It's just really easy and it leaves my skin really clean and smooth and never kind of stripped and squeaky. I hate that really squeaky, soapy feeling that some products leave on my skin. For my daytime moisturiser, SPF is really important. I think it's really important to protect your skin, and in the summer months I always use my Ultra Sun SPF 50 for face, and I actually only use this just on its own. I apply it to dry skin. I've read lots about that being the most effective way for the SPF to work. I like this because it is formulated for the face. It does have some moisturising properties and skincare ingredients. This is a once a day application, so again it's perfect if you want to apply some makeup over the top. I would just advise that it is a little bit heavy because it is an SPF 50, so what I always do is apply it and then go and have my breakfast and just chill out for a bit, and then come back like 15 minutes later-ish, maybe a bit longer, and then it's just sunk in a bit more and your makeup will go on a lot smoother over the top. For the rest of the year, like autumn, winter, spring, it's not really sunny in the UK, it's not really hot, and honestly I don't go outside that much. That sounds really sad, but it's true. Most of the year I will just use an SPF 15, and I love the convenience of a day cream with SPF 15. There's loads of them on the market. I've tried a few of them. They're really, a lot of them are really nice. I just like a nice, simple, light feeling one. The one I'm using at the moment is the Botanics Hydrating Day Cream with SPF 15. I like Botanics as a brand in general because they do use, I'm not like everything has to be completely natural, but I do like the power of certain natural ingredients in my skincare. So I like that Botanics use those ingredients, and this is just a really pleasant light moisturiser that smells nice, and it's just a nice base underneath your makeup for during the day. In the evening time, I like to use a separate makeup remover for my eyes. One of the cheapest and the best that I've tried is the Garnier Soothing 2-in-1 makeup remover. I believe Garnier have come out with something new, like a micellar water type thing. It's not the same as this one. This is the Simply Essentials one, which is just their like really basic line. So this works really well. It's one of those that you shake up and then I just pop it on a cotton pad. I am picky about my cotton pads. These are the Boots oval ones. They're super thick, they don't pull apart, they're just great, and they work really well to go like over the whole eye and whip off all the mascara. The cleansing oil, where's it gone? The The cleansing oil does actually work to take off your eye makeup, but I much prefer to leave it as just removing my face makeup because I just don't like having to massage and rub my eyes loads. It's really messy. I don't like having to touch my eyes, and because the skin is very delicate around the area, and it's just a lot quicker and easier just to remove my face makeup with it. So that's why I do that. But if you like a one-step thing, this can definitely be that as well. It will take off your eye makeup as well. So once I've cleansed my skin and removed all my makeup with the Silky cleansing oil again, I will go in with an oil or a balm. I just think adding all that like nourishment into your skin just does my skin a lot of good. I just find it really balances out my skin, and it also heals spots and marks a lot quicker, so my skin just loves oil in general. Two products I love are two of the travel mini size Decleor products I got in a little set for my birthday because I went to get a Decleor facial, and the products are incredible. The kit I got is the Ylang Purifying range, so it is actually designed for combination skin, which is great because even though they're oils, if you do get a little bit oily or you're a little bit spot prone, they're not gonna really clog your pores, they're not gonna give you spots, don't be scared of them. And the favourite of the bunch is the Purifying Serum. You literally need 3 drops for your whole face and neck, so a little goes a long way. It's an incredible oil, it feels amazing, the smell is like aromatherapy, it's really relaxing, it feels like you're in a spa in your bathroom. Sometimes I'll use the Balm from the range as well. This is the Ylang, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, Purifying Night Balm, and again this is very similar to the oil, except this comes out like you get a little grain of rice of it on your finger and it just melts and you can massage it over your face. I probably don't prefer this as much as the oil, but it's still amazing. And if my skin is being a bit dodgy, like if it's a bit dry, if I've got a few spots, if I just feel a bit bleh, like my skin is just dull, I will use one of both these products one after the other, and it just completely like perks my skin up, brightens my skin and just makes it look amazing. But if it's just kind of everyday and I don't want to use those products because they're like my special occasion ones, I will use the Botanics. Again, Botanics are coming in. This is their facial oil. This is a much more budget friendly alternative if you want to try an oil but you haven't got the money for the Decleor stuff because it is pretty pricey. So I love this because it's 100% organic, it's just plant oils, it's just really simple. It's not as amazing as the Decleor stuff, but it definitely does the job. It's a nice oil to use and it does give you the benefits of just making your skin feel really smooth, clearing up marks and spots quickly, and I also love that it has a little pipette, so you can really control how much oil you want to put on because you don't want to be loading it on. Just a few drops will do, and it's just a nice addition underneath your moisturiser, especially as we're starting to get a little bit colder. Not so much soon, but maybe like October, November, something like this is really nice to add into your routine. Something I have but I don't always use is an eye cream, and it's the Botanics Hydrating Eye Cream, the one I have. It's just a basic eye cream, it's not like blown me away, but it is nice to use, especially if you get like dry around your eyes, because that happens to me. I get eczema flare-ups a lot around my eyes, and this really helps to soften the skin without kind of irritating it. It's not greasy or sticky, it's really comfortable. So if you're not massively into like anti-aging and stuff yet, like me, I'm only 20, I don't need like a really high-tech eye cream. This is just a nice simple one to use for every day. Then over the top of all that, I will usually use a night cream as well. One that I've loved and probably the best one I've tried is the Organic Surge Overnight Sensation Night Cream. So shout out to Organic Surge, that product is amazing and I'll probably pick it up again once my current one has run out, because I'm using the Botanics Ultra Calm at the moment, and again, like the eye cream, it's just there, it just does what it says on the tin. I suppose if you have really sensitive skin, which the Ultra Calm range is made for, it's nice because it does feel quite cooling and soothing, and I imagine if your skin is very red and sore a lot, then that would be nice. But for me, I just find like it's nice, but it doesn't really do much for me, and I'm not really going to shout about it. So that's an okay product. I'm going to try, maybe I'll try a couple of the other Botanics night creams, and if they don't work for me I will go back to Organic Surge. So if you've tried any of the Botanics stuff, let me know what your favourite product was. Something that I wanted to give a quick mention to is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturising Lotion Plus. I mentioned this in my favourites video. It's just a lovely moisturiser. It's a really nice simple moisturiser like the others, but it does kind of make a huge difference to the way my skin feels, because for me that's the biggest indicator of a product working well. I can see it in my skin, I can feel it. My skin feels so smooth, like a baby's bum, when I've used this, and it just looks really plumped and bright, and it just kind of lifts my face. I don't know how, I don't know what's in it that is so amazing, but it's a really great moisturiser. So I'm about halfway through that at the moment. I'll be very sad when it's gone, but if you're willing to spend a bit more money on your moisturiser, then definitely check this one out, because it is seriously amazing. I really like skincare. I try to keep it quite simple, but I do enjoy my skincare products and think when your skin looks nice, your makeup looks 10 times better. So I really like looking after my skin. As always, I would love to know your recommendations, especially if they're kind of budget-friendly skincare options, because I'm not made of money, but I still want to look good, and I'm sure a lot of people are like that too. So as always, share your recommendations in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next video. Bye!